string is immutable in Java. So immutable means that you can change its value. So there's a thing called string pool in Java. In method area is a space. Okay. So developers of Java knew that string is a very common data type that is used everywhere in Java application. Okay. So that's why they needed to optimize it. So as a process of making it immutable, so there are few reasons why they did it. Okay, the first reason is that, for example, if string s1 is equal to Java, okay, and string s2 is equal to Java, and this is another string called Java, so Selenium, so this is third string. So what will happen is, what if it was immutable? So if like if it was mutable, so if you would give s2 is equal to, for example, Prashant, so what would happen is that s2 would change to Prashant and s1 would also change to Prashant. Okay, if it was immutable, so changing in one variable can make changes in this. So that's why, that is one reason that why it is immutable. Okay, so you don't want all the variables of a Java an application to change, right? So that's the reason. So second reason is security. Security is the second reason why. So changing a value, for example, can disturb the whole application, as we know. So so for example, if a hacker changes the auth of a particular application to something, if a string is final and is not final and is mutable, then the auth would change for every user, which we do not want. So that's why, with security concerns, it's a good thing that Java is immutable. And also, if some database connectivity is there and uh, the hacker changes the path of that particular database, so then also change the certificate. They can change the path of the certificate for all the users. So that can create an issue. So that is second reason. The third reason is class loading mechanism. So they hacker may load the standard classes, okay, by changing the file name. So that's the reason that we make it immutable. So fourth reason is optimizing and performance. So for creation of every string, so if it was separated, like this was created and the variable is created, s2 would create another variable, so many multiple duplicate values of a string would create multiple hash codes. Okay, so which would reduce the performance. So that's the reason. And mm, so for final, why it is final? So the string is final because we don't it prevents change into value, and also it does not allow another class to inherit the variable. Okay, so that's why it is immutable and final. And after JDK 1.5 it has been implemented. Okay, so all the wrapper classes like string, variable, okay, all the wrapper classes like integer, long, double, float, okay, these are immutable and final. Okay, so for example, I create, this is an example. So s1 is pointing to Java and s2 is also pointing to Java initially, and s3 is pointing to Selenium. If I give s2 is equal to Naveen, for example, here, so what would happen is s1 would point to Naveen. Okay, and if now string is immutable, so that's why this would point to this. Okay, if I write s2, okay, below this if I write s2 is equal to Naveen, initially it was equal to Java till here. Okay, if I write s2 is equal to Naveen, so now s2 would immediately point to Naveen. Okay, but s1 will remain same. Got it? If it was mutable, then what would happen is s1 would point to Naveen, which we do not want. S1 is also changing. All the variables s3, s4, s5, s6 all will change. that we do not want. So that's why string is immutable in Java.